Hello and welcome to Dawn Chorus Writes, a Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction and audiofiction. This is the series The Truth Behind the Lie, written by Jheqia, narrated by Dawn myself. Hello. And it's mostly for Jheqia's Wednesday, but this is an extra bonus drop for over the weekend. And it is all the prequel to the final. So it is part 27. Part 28 on Wednesday will be the final part. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Make sure you go and send Jheqia some love for writing it and all the artwork in the thumbnail. Make sure you send me some love by smashing that like button. Comment down below what you think of it and what will happen in the final part. And make sure you subscribe so you really do not want to miss out on the finale. Well, finale of season 1, because there will be a season 2, and I hope you enjoy. Part 27. Cat ran. He ran hard, faster than he'd ever done before. The pounding of his heart loud enough to drown out the pounding of his footsteps. The rooftops flashed underneath him, holding no freedom. No peace, no princess to hold at the end of the run, no lady to bear his soul to. He vaulted to the roof above his room, crashing as his transformation wore off and rolling to a stop with a scuffed hands and jaw. For once, Plagg remained silent as he got his bearings, not a word said about cheese. Sass hovered nearby, looking concerned. Adrien did his best to keep it all in. The emotions, the hurt, the disappointment, the confusion. But his inner self had been given a taste of freedom in loving Marinette, and it wouldn't be hidden away anymore. The tears that had been burning his eyes finally fell. His body was racked with sobs as his battered lungs struggled to breathe.
"It's gonna be okay, kitten,"
Plagg purred worriedly, pressing himself firmly into the crook of his neck.
"It's not..." "What, Plagg?"
"It's not what? It's not as bad as I think. My father is manipulating me with magic ring. I fell in love with my fake girlfriend, only to find out she's been in love with me for years, and she turns out to be the girl that broke my heart so badly that I turned to her other identity in the first place."
"Well, I did..."
Plagg's voice trailed off in the face of Adrien's distress. He sighed and then spoke softly, more tenderly than he had ever heard.
"You're right. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's Tiki's job. This sucks spray cheese. You go ahead and get it all out, kid. I'll always have your back. No bugs or butterflies on my watch. I promise."
"Me too, young master." "Thanks, guys," he murmured.
"You're welcome, kid. You'll think more clearly once you get all the feelings out of the way. We've got this, honest."
So, Adrien cried. He let the tears fall unchecked, rolling in a ball on the roof of the house that no longer felt like home. No, home was a girl with sky blue eyes, blue-black hair, living in a pink bedroom. A lady in red and black who broke his heart. The one that had broken his heart and mended it in once more. Memories crowded together in his mind, and he was too tired to force them back into the shadows. "I never meant to hurt you either, Kitty. Never ever."
"I'm not in love with Ladybug anymore. She hurt me too much too often. She broke my heart, Luca. It isn't any wonder I turned to Marinette. She's practically love personified.
He's just so wonderful, Cat. He's smart and thoughtful and kind and funny. He is sunshine. What can he possibly see in me? He deserves someone as amazing as he is. What can I offer him that isn't just ordinary? I want to make everything good for Adrien. Give him all the love and affection he craves. But he sees me as his best friend.
Why didn't you ever tell me you made me the scarf for my birthday?
I never meant to lie to you, but you were so happy thinking it came from him. How could I take that away from you?
But don't you think I would want to know you cared?
Your happiness was more important. It broke my heart, but I wanted you to be happy. Things have been so hard lately, and being with you makes me feel calm and safe. I'm sorry for pushing you away, Adrien. I was only trying to keep you safe. I never hurt you on purpose. As of now, I trust you with everything, Cat Noir. You are not a lie. You are sunshine and kindness and forgiveness and one of the most wonderful people I know. The girl who turned you down is an idiot for not seeing how sweet and kind and funny you are. The gift, the part of you that is only you, is beautiful, and I'm so glad you feel you can share it with me. I trust you more than anyone, and even though I couldn't tell you stuff from my normal life, I let myself go with you more than I should have. I shouldn't have lashed out at you like I did, but you always made me feel safe, and I think it stems from that. You know, the need to be able to let yourself feel. I could do that with you because I knew you'd keep me safe no matter what. And I don't want to hurt Adrien. He is just everything. Everything about him just makes me feel strong and weak at the same time. But I don't have to pretend to be strong for him when I'm not. He balances me, makes me laugh, makes me feel whole and pretty and worthy of the first time in, I don't know, forever. And when he kissed me, oh, there aren't even words for that. But the closer we get, the more it hurts, Cat. He remembered the feeling of her soft lips against his, and how it lit a fire in him only being with Marinette could soothe. He thought about how she had held him while he cried, passing no judgment on his tears, but merely offering him her presence and love. How she had liked it when he nuzzled her jaw, and how she let him take the lead in her relationship because he was touch-starved. She made him feel loved and whole and worthy and safe, and yet...
Kid, you feeling better?
Plagg asked worriedly, moving just far enough away to see his face.
I don't know,
he rasped.
I don't know what to think or feel right now.
That is understandable, Sass murmured. Plagg sighed.
Okay, then let's talk about it. But you hate mushy stuff as much as I hate American cheese, but it helps you. So, what are you feeling right now? Confused? Hurt? Betrayed? But mainly just confused,
he mumbled, rubbing his eyes to banish the tears.
Let me lay out the facts for you, okay?
Adrien nodded wearily, but Sass cast a stern look over at the black Kwame.
Plagg, I don't think that is wise at this juncture. We should approach the Guardian and see how she wishes to proceed. Stay out of it, Scaly. You had him for months, but I had him for years. He's my kitten. Let me handle this. But she will be most distraught, knowing her partner is so grieved at this revelation and... Go suck eggs, Sass, Plagg growled. Let Tiki deal with the bug and all the Guardian mess. Adrien and my kitten. We handle this my way.
Sass looked from one to the other of them and then bowed his head.
Of course. As you wish.
The snake Kwame curled up on Adrien's knee, showing what support he could as Plagg turned his glowing green eyes back to his chosen.
Your princess is Ladybug, kid. Ladybug always loved another boy, to the point that she lost her temper with you in a difficult moment and threw you in a trash can, which broke your heart. You ended up spending the day with Princess and you each shared some of your problems. You started moving on from your heartbreak, at which point that bozo with the butterflies steals the rest of the Miraculous with the help of your cousin, leaving your lady devastated but your own heart in limbo. Then you start this fake dating thing to help your princess and you fall for her hard and fast, and when you finally let yourself to do so, you find out that she has loved you since the same day you fell for Ladybug, making your happiness her priority at the cost of her own time, and again. The short of it is, kitten, is that girl of your dreams has always been the girl of your dreams, and she loves you too. She always has. And she's been breaking her heart over you this whole time. She went into this plan of yours with open eyes, even though she knew it would break her heart. Princess has done everything to build up and support you, Adrien and Cat Noir, even when she didn't feel like she could encourage you as Ladybug. Does that about sum it up?
Adrien stared at Plagg, never having heard him talk for so long without bringing up a cheese metaphor. He drew in a ragged breath, his chest aching and eyes stinging.
I've cried more in the last 2 weeks than I have since Mum died. But you also laughed more than I've ever seen you. She's good for you, Adrien. Princess loves you more than Tiki and her Miraculous. What? Remember Volpina? Ladybug was ready to give up Miraculous because it was Adrien who would be harmed otherwise. She will do anything for you, and you know that. It was never a lie to her. But she dated Luca.
Plagg patted him on the shoulder.
Only after you asked her for help to take Dragon Girl on a date. Admit it, kid. Your not-so-perfect bug always loved you. Just not the version you wanted. Your father crafted a perfect image, a perfect fraud for all the world to see. She saw past both of your masks. She went to you for help when all else was lost, because she believed in you and trusted you. She turned a cat and poured her heart out several times over the past 2 years, because she knew she could trust you, that you would keep her safe. Princess has been paralyzed by what happened and putting up a good front for everyone else, but especially you, because she wanted you to be happy. Both sides of you.
If I may, Sass murmured softly,
the Guardian believes she isn't worthy of love, young master, and is determined to do everything in her power to be your friend and protect you from your father. And her love of Cat Noir goes deeper than she will admit. It might not help right now, but her drive to protect Cat Noir is what drove her to push you away.
Adrien's head was spinning again, but this time with guilt. He had broken Marinette's heart as many times as she had broken his, because they were holding out for hope for the other side of them. Marinette's tired voice rang through his head. You're both special to me. I can't fail you too. You gave me your umbrella when it was raining. You didn't have to, but you were open and honest with me after I had been so mean to you. You still were reaching out to me, wanted to be my friend. It was like a thunderclap. She had kept that umbrella. She had drawn his surprise for Ladybug into a book and wished for someone, Adrien, would do that for her. For Marinette and not the mask. He had kept her Valentine. He had carried the lucky charm she had made for him everywhere. Adrien sat bolt upright, eyes wide as he fumbled in his pocket for the lucky charm she had given him. He had tied the favor she had given Adrien to it, and now, draped over his palm, the red silk ribbon coiled around the green bead like one of her hugs. Green is a lucky color, but it also means growth and unconditional love. It isn't like that, perhaps, but I think the time will come when you will see differently. But I'm just an old woman. What do I know? You will make up your own mind. You had better catch up before you lose her, young man. A little black paw tapped the ribbon.
Listen, kitten. Don't you see? You two are hopelessly tangled. While you have been given your all for Ladybug, Marinette has been given her all for you. You're both broken, but you are also both the remedy.
He held out the ends of the red favor tied around his neck.
True, you both are just a pair of smitten kittens, but she loves all sides of you, and you love all sides of her.
Sass nodded. There was no betrayal, even if the heartache was real. Thanks, guys, Adrien murmured softly, stroking the Kwame's head with a finger.
Yeah, well,
Plagg shuddered in mid-air and stuck out his tongue.
Teaks and Scaly handled this better. You did fine. Yeah, but Sugar Cube doesn't end up with a week's worth of indigestion over her heart-to-hearts. What should I do? What should I tell her?
Plagg and Sass exchanged loaded looks.
She's the guardian, young master. You have to tell her you know, and let her decide what happens from there, including if you reveal your identity to her. Yeah, things are bad enough right now that she may need some time to think things through. In the meantime, don't you think you should head back to school? I guess, though I'm not sure how well I'm gonna deal with knowing that Ladybug sits behind me.
Plagg made a rude noise.
Compared to how well you were handling your girlfriend sitting behind you.
Adrien's face burned at the thought. Ladybug was his girlfriend. He had kissed Ladybug and she had kissed him back. Why did that suddenly matter when she had been Marinette all along? Why did it feel like he was being unfaithful to Marinette? He groaned and rubbed his face with his hands to banish the embarrassing blush as Plagg cackled with laughter. Maybe he really was just a smitten kitten after all. Oh, bless his wee cotton socks. Oh, we all love Adrien. Give him cuddles. Ah, bless. So I hope you enjoyed part 27. What is going to happen in the finale of season 1 of The Truth Behind the Lies? Make sure you look out for the final part coming out very, very soon. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you smash that like button. I hope you didn't cry too much. And make sure you comment down below. And if you don't know what to say, just say smitten kitten. And make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on future parts, the final part of this, and other series and one-shots that are coming very soon. And I hope you are good, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.